You know who else was on Tucker last night was Stephen Moore. And this will be the last that we hear from Stephen Moore for a while, so let's play it. Here is Stephen Moore wondering why on the One True Journalist, apparently, that is Tucker Carlson's show, Stephen Moore is on there wondering why he is now being maligned by people who hired him. And really the question is, really should be, why did those people hire him in the first place?
Truth to that, because but I will say this, who was the biggest fight, the guy who did not want me to withdraw from this?
Who?
Donald J.
Good.
Trump.
Well, I believe that.
That's what I love about him. He's a fighter, and I just at the end I just had to say I don't know if I can
Pause it. Now, who believes that? Stephen Moore was telling reporters 30 minutes before Donald Trump announced that he was that Stephen Moore was dropping out, withdrawing, that it's full steam ahead. What happened in those 29 minutes to change Stephen Moore? They had to go and argue with the president. No. I'm dropping out. I know you want me in here. There's Stephen Moore lying, almost like trying to pull what would be a deception or a hoax on us on Tucker Carlson's show. But continue.
I don't know if I can
believe it. So really quick,
I believe
I thought
it,
you
he
just
says.
resigned at CNN. They wanted you to work there, and then I'm watching tonight, and they're telling me that you're evil.
This is a little awkward for CNN because every night they trash me now when for the last 2.5 years I've been their senior economics writer, and the things that they're talking about now are things that happened 20 years ago. Wait a minute, if I'm such a scoundrel and sexist, why did they have me on every night?
Good cue.
What's the answer?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. But the point is, I don't think you should hold accountable, for things that were written 25 years ago. They even looked at my Christmas letters that we would send out to friends.
We have played multiple clips today, him making racist jokes or just not saying how much he loved the racist joke, talking about women being in the kitchen as recently as 2617, as recently as 2014. That's not 20 years ago. I'm not great with math, but I know that's within. So what's the cutoff? Is that okay? Or is it should be you shouldn't go back more than 20 weeks ago for the record?
Letters that we would send out to friends and family that were just kind of jokes. We'd make fun of everyone.
Yeah.
And
You got to stand up to these people.
White.
I mean, it's disgusting what's happening. It's disgusting what happened to you and Kavanaugh and a lot of other people in this city. Anyway, Stephen Moore, you're always welcome on the show. Thank you for coming.
Tucker.
Yeah, great.
Here's a hot take. Stephen Moore and CNN are both bad.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Stephen Moore is right to point out that CNN should have never hired Stephen Moore.
Maybe they should look if there's any other people they shouldn't have hired that they are currently hiring.
Right, but
we don't have to pick. Both of those things can be true.
Exactly. It's just shocking to me because Tucker is the bastion of journalistic integrity, and I'm surprised that he let Stephen Moore come on there and tell a blatant lie about the fact that Donald Trump was the one guy who wanted him on there, and Stephen Moore had to fight him.
I mean, Tucker likes to
don't go.
Tucker likes to make it out like it's all about Bub and the Love Sponge, but as the Michael Tracy thing showed, people give him a pass on the Iraq stuff too.